VRChat, a place that brings people together from all over the world like never before. People across the globe congregate to dance, hang out, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Some people like to join random worlds and do their own thing, while others like to take a more organized and scheduled approach. Events. People gather in VRChat for events at nearly all times of day. Since VRChat's release of the calendar, you can see all of your events in one place. Some events are something formal, like an award show, and some events are just chill hangout events. If you have a community or a friend group, then you might want to throw in your own event. There are a few things that go into it, no matter what kind of event you're planning. I'm planning my own event in just 1 week, and I wanted to make sure that it goes just a little better than my last one. Anytime I hang out with friends and the virtual oddity community, it's going to be a good time, but there are a few ways I fumbled my last meetup. For starters, I didn't have a concrete date until close to the event. I chose a random Tuesday where many people couldn't attend, and I didn't alert everyone as I should. I had no schedule down, and it ended up being just a little bit flat. This time, I'm preparing to have the best event possible. It's still going to be a chill hangout event, but just a little bit more organized than last time. To help me prepare, I went to a few VRChat events myself to refresh myself on the norms. The first one ended up being a Thrill Seeker event. Thrill Seeker is one of my favorite content creators, and the timeline of this video and the event worked out great. Now, this one wasn't hosted by Thrill, but any event in that sphere is going to be great. I didn't really know anyone there, but the host was very kind and the event was fun. We went around to a couple different drifting worlds. I was there mostly for the first one, and I got some really cool footage of me attempting to drift. The next event I went to was a DJing event. I'll have the name of the group and DJ here, but I had a really good time. They were playing some throwback music and the venue was super cool. The vibe was like a cool house party. You spawn in the driveway next to the garage of the house, and you can walk through the house to the backyard area where the party was taking place. There was a full rainbow dance floor and a screen projecting the DJ and a dancer. The event ended up being super fun, and I'll have some clips here.
Ain't nothing in this world that's stopping me. My Rari outruns your Odyssey. I broke it off cause I'm not settling. I got a gift for the lip on a trip ketamine. Yeah, it's like that, I'm in your girl's missions. Yeah, it's like that, she got good dimensions. I'm balling, they pay me attention. Going up hydraulic suspension.
The takeaways from both of these events is that I wanted to be more present and make it more friendly for people who hadn't been to the event before. As a person who regularly goes to things where I don't know anyone, it sometimes can feel really awkward to just kind of get in there and no one's talking to you, especially for events where there isn't a whole lot to specifically talk to people about that you have to. Like with a game, you might talk strategy for the game, you might be on teams, you might be talking smack because you're against them in a game, but with an event, it's really just freeform. And I want to make sure that I'm greeting people and making sure that everyone is included so that awkwardness of just standing around and not knowing anyone doesn't happen to someone at my event. I want them to be available to talk to me and be able to bond with the other people who are there and have an activity to do so they don't feel like they're doing nothing if they're not talking to someone. These events gave me a really good idea of what I wanted the vibe of my event to be like. There's still a lot more that goes into actually planning the event, but that brings me to step 1, plan a date. You have to set a date and time that you want to have your event at. If you know who you'll be inviting, then it's ideally a time that they will be online and available. After choosing a date, you'll have to get the word out about when it's happening. You want to give at least a week's notice. For me, that's making it an event on Discord and in VRChat. You'll need to have a group to have it show up on the calendar. I also recently like to put it on my stories and have a YouTube community post about it. If you have any specific people you'd like to attend, then message them directly. For my event, it'll be happening the 27th of September EST, and you are also welcome to join. And if you missed it, no worries, I'll be having events like this pretty regularly. I made sure to put the word out about it by making an event on VRChat, Discord, and posting about it on my other social media. Step 2 is deciding on an activity and a location. For me, it's just going to be a hangout, but there are a few scheduled in parts. We're going to hang out and then play games and then watch a movie. I need worlds picked out for all of these things. For me, it's as simple as looking through the Worlds tab for suitable worlds. For you, it might even include making your own world. For this event, I'm going to be picking out a few worlds that I know are fun and taking suggestions for what others want to do. I have a chill world in the beginning section where people are coming in to hang out before everything kicks off, and then for the movie section, we're using Popcorn Palace. Cough, cough. I also have a Google form to fill out if you'd like to pick our next movie. At some point, I'll have a tab for all the Google forms, but for right now, it's linked in my event announcement message. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, would you mind hitting like and subscribe? It really helps me out and it's completely free for you. Alright, bye-bye. Step 3. Tools and roles. This is more important for larger groups, but it's something to keep in mind. Do you have moderators that can help you enforce the rules? For me, it's a small group and I do most of the moderation myself, but depending on the scene, it might be important to have people to help you out and a system for when things go sideways. My favorite tool is just kicking people. I rarely have to do this, but when someone comes in shouting slurs in a group instance that is my group, I can instantly kick them out. It's quick and it causes minimal disruption. Decide what works best for your group and rules. I also suggest having examples in place if you have certain rules. Like if you require people to use optimized avatars, then I suggest that you have a few on hand to let people have. You'll find out along the way what works best for your group. And the last step is step 4, the aftermath. You want to thank people for coming. Make sure that they know you enjoy spending time with the community. Something I'm going to be implementing going forward is taking a group photo at the end of every event. This way, I get to save and share the memory and thank the people that attended, but also have some incentive for people to stick around to the end. At my last event, I was dropping portals to the next locations and I was losing and gaining people each time. People obviously have a choice on if they continue to the next location, but you want to give them a reason to stay the whole time if they can. You also might want to have a recap or a highlight reel for people who missed it. Some of the reasons I've been influenced to go to other events has been because I saw a video of a previous event and it seemed like a good time. I'm also going to be making recap posts in the future. Thank you so much to anyone who attended my last event, and I wish you all luck on hosting your own. If you're still stuck on step 1 and don't have a community or a friend group to host for yet, then I suggest you watch this video or this one on how to make friends.